Hi, and thanks for joining me once again. Today, I have the good fortune of being joined by Matt Tomory, who is the Vice President for the Ultrasound Center of Excellence of Innovatus Imaging. Matt, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Phil.
You know, Matt is one of those unique guys who started at the bottom and worked his way to the top. So he even carried a toolkit. So that makes you a special person, Matt.
Well, thanks. I started in ultrasound in 1986 as a field service engineer for Accuson, which was acquired by Siemens in '99, I believe. And then went to work for General Electric as a field service engineer. And then I went to a third party and worked my way up the ladder there. And here I am at Innovatus.
Okay, so how has the coronavirus impacted your business?
Well, if you look at market studies, radiology or imaging in general has been deeply impacted by the coronavirus. Studies that have come out show that some of the imaging modalities have been hit harder than others. For example, mammography is down 77% because it's elective. Ultrasound overall, the ultrasound market as far as procedures being performed is down 44%, and MRI is down about 47%. And at Innovatus, we repair ultrasound probes and we repair MRI coils. So there has been some impact on the business.
Right. How are you dealing with that?
You know, we were well prepared for this ahead of time. We've used this slower time in the industry to undertake a lot of efficiency initiatives that I've been wanting to do since I got here. We've taken initiatives to increase capabilities on probes. We've taken initiatives to decrease turnaround times, to implement some additional systems, to revamp how we quote and evaluate probe repairs. And so all these things that have kind of piled up over the years where we didn't have time because we were so busy to do, nobody has an excuse these days because things are a little slower. And so we've been very productive during this time, but at the same time, we're ready to return to normal.
Yes, yes. Aren't we all ready to? For that business that you still have, are you finding logistics or supply chain issues? And if so, how are you overcoming them?
No, we've diversified and internalized our supply chain over the years. And so we have not had any supply chain disruptions. Most of the materials we utilize to repair probes are manufactured in-house. We do source some raw materials, but very little. So we were very well prepared for this ahead of time.
Now, in your business, you deal a lot with hospitals. Are you finding that your hospital contacts are more stressed out or less stressed out or about the same?
I would say more stressed out, yeah. It's been a very hectic time for hospitals.
Yeah. What's the plan for the future? How do you think that your delivery network will change going forward?
I don't think we're going to have to change, really. Our model has been consistent before and during this, and it will remain consistent afterwards. You know, hospitals, they are starting to open up. People are starting to go in for elective procedures slowly. We're actually seeing the country kind of open up in pockets. Rather than overall, we're seeing pockets of areas where business is increasing. Florida's a really good example. We're seeing Florida starting to open up. Arizona, where I live, restaurants are open up now. I'm actually getting a haircut for the first time in 3 months today. So I probably look like the caveman from the Geico commercials or the Neanderthal because I haven't had a haircut in 3 months. But I'm excited to get a haircut today. So I'm hoping that's not the new normal. But I actually went out for a beer with friends last night. And so things are returning to normal here in Arizona. And we're starting to see that across the country where we are seeing pockets of states starting to return to some sense of normalcy.
Are people in grocery stores wearing masks or no?
In our grocery stores, it is optional. Most people are. Costco, for example, will remember the masks are mandatory.
Okay. Well, Matt, would it be that there were more people with your experience and calm demeanor in our industry? And it seems as though things are really going well for Innovatus, and I'm happy for that. And it sounds as though things are going well for you, minus your haircut. So,
Well, that'll be solved in about 40 minutes.
yeah, I don't have that problem.
I just can't pull off that look yet. I may not have a choice someday, but until then, I'm going to fight it tooth and nail. Just to close, this industry has always been stable. Nobody ever anticipated anything like this hitting imaging because imaging has always been stable and growing. But with this temporary downturn, we chose to take those lemons and make lemonade, and Innovatus is going to actually come out of this stronger, more efficient, faster, more effective than ever before.
Yeah, I've spoken to a lot of people, and you're the only one who came up with that idea, so I salute you. Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Phil.